With nearly 20 albums under his belt, he's known as Africa's Bob Marley. Ivorian superstar Alpha Blondy was in Paris to take part in a charity concert. I caught up with the activist to talk about his long career and his desire for world peace. Hello, Alpha Blondy.
Hello, Marjorie.
Lovely to have you here on France 24 for this show.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk all about you and your amazing career. You're known as the Bob Marley of Africa, and you've had a career that spanned over 30 years. Now, how do you see African reggae? Do you think it's got a particularity, especially nowadays in nearly 2020?
Yes, it does. It is the extension of the Jamaican reggae. As a matter of fact, Jamaicans are Africans. So we sing in our languages, African languages. You got reggae in Swahili, in Wolof, in Ashanti, in Jula, in Yoruba. So that's the diversity of reggae. Okay, it's not only ethnical. It's not only Jamaican things right now. It's all Africa. Okay, as a matter of fact, all the world. All the people, victims of the society, okay, have adopted that language to communicate.
It's a very peaceful language, so it's a vector of peace. But when you look at the news nowadays, like the stories that you see on most headlines are really quite negative. There's a lot of conflicts around the world. Do you think reggae is the necessary means to bring peace to the world?
Reggae is a remedy. You see, we will not concentrate on the negative side of the world. Beside all those conflicts, we are here to send messages of hope and love, to tell the people, do not worry about what's happening. All those things will pass. But the main purpose for what you are here, okay, shall prevail. God. And reggae is here to tell you that, okay, do not feel desperate because you're worthy more than what you think in the eyes of the Almighty.
You're more than just an artist, you're also an activist, you're someone who's very engaged politically. You were at one point a goodwill ambassador for the UN in Côte d'Ivoire. You've also got your own foundation, the Alpha Blondy Foundation, which in particular fights hunger around the world. And you're in France right now because you're taking part in a concert to help Chad and to build wells because there's a massive drought over there. How do you choose what causes to back as an artist?
Well, anything that concerns Africa, I feel concerned. And I'm very thankful that the brother, Mr. Guy, and his crew helping a country like Chad to build wealth, to fight against drought and famine. Okay, so my contribution is to just participate with this concert. Okay, and I deeply think that many other people will join us, and that the politicians will also come in rescue. Okay, because it's a serious matter. It's not only one ONG going to do the job. They should all come together to tell the brother that what he's doing is right.
Do you feel politicians are perhaps more interested in their image nowadays more than actually, back in the day they were doing things behind closed doors? Now there's an important sense of showing off what you're doing. Do you think it's helpful or?
No, I think that, among them, you got a lot of assholes, but you got some good guys, okay? I'm talking to the good guys who are gonna come, okay, with the heart and know that, what this ONG is doing is not only for election purpose. It's more than that. Okay, building wealth in Chad. It doesn't only concern Chad. you got Burkina Faso, you got Mali, you got other African countries who need that. You know, so if the African Union can give a helping hand to this kind of project, that'd be really great.
I'm gonna give you my love. Want a whole lot of 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 love.
And you're a very peaceful person. You're very zen, and obviously your Rastafari is still in your spirit, you know. But are there things that really make you angry in this world?
I think that, you know, we are wasting time following sometimes some reckless politicians, you know.
Such as?
Well, you know, some stupid, some idiotic wars in Africa, for instance. I was saying that Africa cannot afford the luxury of being a battlefield. We do not have that time. We don't have the money, we don't have the time. Our politicians should know that the best victory about war is not do war. That's the best victory. But you cannot sacrifice your people, okay, for your own ego. I hope that they will understand that they are feeding the war industry.
How do you think music can help, you know, get the message across to people that...
By saying things that I'm saying, but say it in a better way. You know, Bob said it, Bob Marley, you know, when he made the song War. He made another song, Wake Up and Live, okay? There are many messages sent by musicians, okay? Especially reggae artists.
So we just have to listen properly.
I will never be a minister, okay? What I'm saying is for today's generation and the next generation and the generations to come.
Your career spanned over 30 years. You're going to be the Mick Jagger of Côte d'Ivoire, could we say that? What is your tip for, you know, keeping such a long career going? And do you have any health tips or anything like that? Routines?
God, okay? God is in the beginning and God shall be in the end. So in between, that's what I was programmed to do. And I'm doing my share, okay? The day my mission will be over, okay, I will go back to the Father, okay, and say, hey, I did what I could. I did my best, okay? The mission you told me to do, that you inspire me to do, I tried my very best, okay? I didn't succeed everything, but here I am.
You've been touring and working for years with your band, the Solar System, and when you come to France, is there something special when you play France or Paris in particular? Because it was one of your hometown for quite a few years.
My public, my fans are very positive. Wherever you play, whether you play in France or you play in America or you play in Brazil, the people come see us, okay, are full of love, and they want to give some love to us, to encourage us, and we give our very best to please them, because they are the people who built our career. And I'm lucky that the mindset of my musicians, you know, fits my mindset.
I was also wondering about your new album, because your last one, Human Race, came out in 2018. It's going to rock, the new one, because I think fans are getting impatient. They want to know, is it going to be as you know, famous people? You know, you had like people like Youssou N'Dour in the last one. So are you going to have big names dropping into the next one?
Right now, there is nothing I can tell you beside the name, the title of the album. It's going to be called Eternity.
Is that an exclusive for France?
Eternity. And we're working on it, okay? And we hope that generations will appreciate the sound that we are creating, the message that we're creating. We're trying to do something timeless, and by the grace of God.
Next year, maybe?
If I tell you a date, I'll be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Fair enough. I understand. Well, thank you so much, Alpha Blondy, for taking
Thank
the
you,
time
Marjorie.
to
Thank you very
talk to us.
much. Okay. Merci.
Merci.
Okay.